Welcome back to Andertons TV. I am joined by the amazing Rabir Masad today.
Hello.
And we are doing a Fuzz pedal winner stays on shootout. Now, the rules of this are we're going to start with 2 fuzz pedals picked at random from this selection of random fuzz pedals that I've got on here. There's expensive ones, there's cheap ones, there's middle of the road ones, there's famous classic ones, there's obscure ones. All that's going to happen is Rabir, as we go through, is just going to play winner stays on. So he's going to decide out of these first 2 which is his favourite. Then I'm going to lose the one that he doesn't like, put the next one in, and we're going to get all the way to the end, and we will have our winner.
That sounds fun.
Sounds fun. So as you can see, Rabir can't see because we've built an enormous wall of tone, a stone.
This is where the sound's coming from, by the way.
That's what we need. We've got 100-watt Marshall Superplexi straight into Rabir's. This is old-fashioned headphones. Literally in the old days, you used to have a 4x12 strapped to each side of your head. Rabir has got a PRS Silver Sky SE. Which I should remind you is on a super deal at the moment, $5.99 in that colour, dragon fruit, into the Victory Kraken, which he's very familiar with, on a sort of slightly broken clean tone. Are you happy, Mr. Rabir, with your basic tone with no pedals? And that's kind of the tone that you dump a fuzz pedal over, right?
Always.
Okay, so I'm using a JHS switchback, which is a true bypass, so no buffers in here, way of just switching between 1 and 2. The green light is going to be pedal number 1, which I put on the same side as the green light, and the red light is pedal number 2, which is on that side, so hopefully it's easy to do. You'll find links below for all of these pedals. You may have a favourite that's different to the one Rabir picks, and that's okay. So are you ready to go into your first battle, Mr. Rabir?
I am.
Okay, so here we are, pedal numero 1. I forgot to mention, you are also, Mr. Rabir, allowed to say, can I have more volume, more tone, or more sustain. There may even be other knobs on these that you can have. But yes, by all means say, give me more X and I'll do my best.
I will say this, that I have no idea really what any of those pedals are, and also it's not going to give it away if there are controls on there that aren't on other ones, because I really don't know, so.
What he said.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, go.
I mean, I like that quite a lot. It's fun.
Would you like more fuzz, more tone, more volume?
Give it a bit more tone. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Too much, too much, too much.
Should we try pedal number 2? So, okay, round 1 of the big fuzz shootout.
So this is number 2 now,
Yeah.
is it? That's like a more cranky kind of fuzz.
Do you want, we've got more fuzz if you want it.
They're very different.
They're all going to be different. I mean, throughout this we've got Big Muff clones, Fuzz Face clones, Tone Bender clones, and circuits that I expect manufacturers will, claim to be relatively unique. Would you like that with more fuzz then?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Can I have more?
You,
Just
yes.
gun the fuzz. Just put
Okay,
it all the
I've
way
gunned it.
I prefer this one.
Okay, fine. Just to be fair, I'm going to go back to number 1 and crank that. So
Okay.
that you can, right, number 1, cranked.
I prefer number 1.
Sorry?
I definitely prefer number 2. Sorry.
Number 2. All right,
Yeah.
okay, so are we, in the interest of moving through this video at pace, so at random, let's just pick another one and see what happens. So send goes in here, return goes in here. Now, I tell you what I will do. On that second pedal that you liked, shall I leave the settings where you like it best? So that was basically gunned, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back now. So here we are, your number 2 is this one, your favourite one?
Yeah.
And number 1, again, you've got room to go up if you want more on any of the controls.
So this is a new fuzz in the challenge.
Indeed.
All right. Here we go. That's quite fun.
So I think I can tell you without giving anything away, this has a bias control, which is obviously enabling me to make it go more spitty. So I've got maximum bias, so the least spitty. So, but I do have a bit more on the volume and fuzz if you would like me to dial any more in.
So when I'm judging these, is it literally just on the sound, or is it the fact that it's got like more versatile controls?
No, it's your favourite. That's all it is. What sound? We're just going. That's the one I like the sound of best.
So the bias, go spitty for a sec.
You want to go spitty?
I like that.
You do? Well,
It's just fun. Right, go right the other way then.
so maximum or minimum? Well, as in maximum spittiness or maximum sort of throaty fuzzness?
So the opposite of spit.
The opposite of spit.
Dry mouth.
And the other pedal again?
Yeah. I mean, they're both great though. But I feel like I prefer the versatility out of the second one. Sorry, the new Challenger.
The new Challenger is staying on.
It is, yeah.
Good for you.
Because
Okay.
it does more.
Well, you know, I feel like maybe the the eliminated Challenger is maybe he was suffering a bit of fatigue. You know, he's playing like 2 games in 2 days.
Yeah.
We know how that feels, don't we, Tay? Like
It needs some
the mighty
electrolytes.
West Ham having to play so many games in a row. Okay, so your winner stays on is the one that you're on now. So here you go. There's your tone that you liked.
Okay. Well, I shouldn't say it was the tone that I mean, I like it, but I like this whole pedal.
Okay. I'm going in. Number 2.
Number 2.
I might need to adjust. Go on.
I mean, it's pretty fun.
So I can similarly adjust the bias again a little bit. So if you want it more spitty, I can do that. We can have a spitting contest if you want to, so you can spit the furthest.
Okay, so yeah, let's go.
I'm gonna go
let's
like
go
half.
full. Let's go halfway to.
Sorry.
Halfway to, what's this? Lots of less spit.
More spit.
More spit.
I don't know.
Oh, this is the other way. That was really fun.
Okay, and then this is your current favourite one?
Okay, similar kind of tone then, I
think
guess.
so.
All right. So what? They're both in Spitsville.
In fairness, the new contender has got some knobs on it that aren't on the other ones. So I'm semi guessing where they're set similarly.
Because it sounds like the newcomer it's not in Spitsville, whereas this is.
So that's the newcomer. The newcomer is the much noisier one.
I mean, the only downside with it is how noisy it is.
It's super noisy, but that I think is because I've got the bias so low. It's just making it.
So if you boost the bias, does it get less noisy?
I think so. Let's see. Hang on. Yes.
Bloody hell. So this is with more bias.
Yeah.
Do you know what's annoying? Like, I actually feel like I prefer the sound of it, but I don't like how noisy it is.
It's super noisy, isn't it?
So I'm going to stay with.
That's a good choice because I think well, not a good choice, but we do need to move on. So there we are.
Sorry. Getting carried away with all these
That's
tones.
fine. So clearly the current contenders obviously got a good squad depth because it's staying fresh despite staying sort of 3 games in a row. Squad depth. Okay, well let's see what happens here.
So
I'm going to go. Here's your current favourite.
yeah, that's fun.
Okay, and the new one.
That's fun.
Yeah, I agree. It sounds good. It's got another mode. Here we are.
What's the other mode? Okay, so like,
Oof.
I like it.
It seems to have a lot more fuzz in it than your current favourite. So let's just do a little bit of, I'm going to max the fuzz on both of them.
Okay.
And we're just going to switch. So a current favourite.
Yeah.
New one.
I mean, that one's fun. I like this one. I feel like a change, so let's go with this.
He's going with the change. So we have a new leader, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't think it's as versatile in the sense that you can't do the spitty. Can it do the spitty thing?
It doesn't have a spit. It doesn't have a bias control. So I guess I could just turn the fuzz down. Do you want to hear it just with the fuzz down?
Yeah. Let's try that for a sec.
Go on then.
Is that with the fuzz down?
Yeah, it's just. It's not a spitty thing, is it? It's just less fuzz.
It's fun though.
Is it still staying on as your current preferred one?
Yeah, why not? Let's just go for
why
it.
not?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I like its full bore tone.
So the one that's just gone, Tay, who started the league well and faded away? I can't think of who that would be. Who's that pedal become? Tottenham. I didn't say that. Tay said that. Right. Okay.
I wish I liked football to know what
Everyone
you're on
cares, Pete. Okay, so we're going back sort of higher end of it's the world's favourite sport. Here we go. New one.
And then the other one?
Yep, here we go.
I don't know, like, go back to the other one?
Yep.
I don't know, they're both really fun.
I'll do a quick. So the current incumbent number one. And the
great.
new contender.
I still think the first one. That I really like that, but the first one feel more like
You really like that, but the
I
first
connect
one.
to it a bit more.
That's fair enough. That is fair enough, man. Okay. I like that one. I think this will get an honourable mention at the end.
The new one's got
being-
like a nice, like creamy kind of.
This is like the Brentford.
It
of
did the woman, not
Premier
woman
League.
tone, but it felt like it did a womany tone, didn't it?
It felt like it did a woman tone. Here we go.
Kind of.
I'm completely picking these at random at this stage. Okay, this one has like the least knobs of, no, not quite, but it doesn't have many knobs. So I think there's only really one basic setting for this new one that we've got here.
All right.
So here is your current favorite.
Yeah.
And the new one. And the original, God, listen to the background noise difference between those two.
That's with the volume down as well.
Right, wow. Okay, so do you want to do any more playing, or have you got a preference between those two?
Go back to the first one again.
Here we go.
Sorry,
there,
the current
Yep.
winner. And the new one. And then the current winner. Still that one.
Okay. We're about halfway through the season now, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. This is our... So at the moment, this pedal here has won about 4 rounds in a row. So that's pretty amazing. So here's your one that you currently like.
Yeah.
And here's the other one.
That one's great.
Right.
Does it do spitty stuff?
It doesn't have a bias control, so here's what you like with just less fuzz.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what it will do, but we'll see.
I like the punch it has. That's fun.
Okay, so here's your current favourite, but with the fuzz dialed back. So
Yeah.
I've dialed the new one. You had the fuzz about a quarter of the way up. So here's the comparison.
Okay. I mean, it's fun.
And then the new contender.
I mean, obviously the other one cleans up better, but that's not why you get a fuzz pedal, is it? So that's kind of an irrelevant point.
So what? Back up to 3/4 of the way, and you've got to make a choice, Mr. B. Here's the new one.
Which one's this?
The new one.
Oh, that's fun.
And your current favourite.
Oh, I don't know now.
I feel like this game has gone to extra time and is about to go to penalties. So here you go. The penalties are 5 seconds of one. Go.
Okay.
Now the other one.
Ah!
Okay, here's the noise, background noise of the new one. Background noise of the current favourite one. New one. Current favourite. I mean, new one's definitely noisier, but then
Can I just one more thing on the new one? And then the current favourite.
This is definitely tight.
Yeah, this one's
This
difficult.
is 100%. This is. I sort of feel almost like the main 5 penalty takers have already. This could be the goalies now about to take the penalties.
Characteristics.
Which one is it?
Both of them are great, but
I've got to.
I'm going to be blagged if I.
Come on.
Oh, I don't know. Do they have tone controls?
They both have a tone control.
Can you
yeah.
boost the tone on the new one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So tone on the new one is now 3/4.
And then.
Do you want the tone boosted on the original one or not?
I still think I'm going to go with that one.
Do you know what? I think you're probably just about right there, but we've got to say, wow, nearly a massive cup upset there.
This is fun.
That could have been.
enjoying
That
myself.
could have been. I
like
don't
doing
know.
it
That's
with Fuzz.
like that was almost like trying to think of like a good cup upset. It's almost like Wrexham beating Arsenal. I don't think they did they?
Where's the Gareth Southgate situation? From Euro
have we got
94
Gareth-
or 96, was it?
Oh, what, the penalty miss? Yeah. Right. Okay.
Which one's that going to
We haven't done that one yet. I don't think we've had a Gareth Southgate moment yet. I feel like, did we have a Steve McLaren moment with any of these yet? Not yet, I don't think. We might do.
be? Oh, is this the new one?
No, this is your current favourite.
Oh, okay. Go to the new one.
New one here.
I mean, it's fun, but it's not as nice as the other one.
Okay, this is your current favourite.
Is that with the gain all the way? Is that with the fuzz all the way up on that one?
3/4. That's where it's been the whole time. Do you want
Smash
it all the
up
way
to
up?
full. Let's just,
Okay.
let's just-
Yeah.
That's still yeah. I don't even need to hear the other one again.
No worries. No worries. Okay, now, do you know what? I think
Sorry.
I haven't been picking these in any conscious order, but I feel like subconsciously I've kind of been leaving some of the big hitters till last. So maybe we'll go in for one of the first, and by big hitters, I just kind of mean more expensive ones maybe. So we'll just go in for a random one here. Coming out in the colours of, I don't know, what are these colours? You don't know any football colours, do you, Rabir? So if I say a team, it won't give anything away.
The white team, the team with white colours.
I'm saying this is coming out in the colours of someone like Norwich, or possibly an old Manchester United away kit from the olden days that I never really liked.
No one cares.
Here we go. Your current favourite.
Yeah.
The new one. Got lots of knobs on the new one. I might need some tweaking.
That one's really fun.
Isn't it? Here's the current favourite.
And then the new one again.
Yeah.
It's just so dirty.
Okay, we've got loads of knobs. So what? Without telling you what the knobs are, I'm just going to I'm just going to mess around while you're playing. Go on,
you say?
Play.
That's great. I like that one.
Has the run of the current 5-6 round winner? Has it been knocked? They are. It's not about which is best, Rabir. It's which is your favourite. There's no right or wrong answers here. Someone else might choose
I like how
something
dirty
different.
this way. Like, it's just absolute dirty. Balls to the wall.
It is dirty. It's like a 1970s Leeds team.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
You want to go with that, do you?
Which one is this?
This is your current. This is the new favourite one, rather. Okay, here's the new one.
Okay. Okay, one sec. Can you go back to the old...
Here's the new one. Can I also say, right, so the new one has by the looks of things, a bias control on it and a second foot switch, which is doing something. I also think that Erling Haaland plays for this particular pedal. Anyway,
I've never been so lost with any amount of analogies.
Right, so I'm just going to... Here's slightly more spitty.
Okay.
And here's your current favourite.
It's still that one.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I rather regret now saying that this potentially is the sort of Man United old away strip, because
it's an absolute
if Man United
beast.
win this whole contest, I'm not going to put the video out. So here we go. This one has a switch that I don't know what it's going to do. So let's see. Here's your current favourite.
Whoa, what is that? The new
That's
one?
That's your current favourite.
Can you back off the gain a bit?
Yeah.
Sorry?
I haven't touched it since you liked it before, but...
All right.
And the new one.
It's pretty fun.
Okay, so just going between your current favourite.
Yeah.
And the new one.
Nah.
Staying with your current favourite, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your current favourite.
I mean, it does that too.
And the new one.
Okay.
And the current favourite.
Can we change the settings a bit on the current favourite a little bit?
Of course. What would you like to do?
I don't know.
You've got volume, fuzz,
Yeah.
sort of tone, and then two other ones which I think are kind of, one is like a secondary gain and another one is like a secondary EQ. But you,
Oh, okay. Well, let's give it a little bit more of a muff sound.
what does that even mean?
Because currently it's kind of like mid-heavy, it's like wide open, whereas I'm wondering whether we can get a bit more of a like warm, muffled kind of...
All right. Well,
fuzzy.
I'll play with the tone. I'll put the gain about halfway, maybe like 1 o'clock, and then I'll play with the tone. And you, in fact, if we make eye contact, you can kind of just say, yeah, there.
Okay. This is the current favourite?
Yes. With the tone dialed back.
Okay. That's great. Can you put the gain all the way up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the new, what I've done with the new contender is the tone down and the fuzz all the way up. So.
All right. It's fun.
Current favourite.
Yeah, let's bring the tone somewhere similar to how that one the other one sounds.
Okay, so I'll just bring the tone up a little.
Okay.
Okay, well, they're pretty similar sounding, so here's the new one.
I still think that the current favourite's doing it for me.
Oh, we're going to leave the current favourite in. Wow, this is a longer winning streak. This is definitely the Manchester City one, isn't it? It's going to see it through to the end. Did you like, on your current favourite, are you liking that sort of where the tone is slightly rolled off, or do you want to go back to where it was a bit brighter sounding?
I like the fact that it does kind of both, so yeah.
It's a very versatile pedal, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Okay, well look, here we go with your current favourite.
Okay. Okay.
And the new one. your current favourite?
Let's boost the tone back up on it.
Yep, here we go.
Drop off the fuzz a tiny bit.
Yep.
That one's better. Well, it's not better. Does that have like tone on it? Can we roll that back a bit on that
What
one?
I need to do, for reasons the audience will know, but you can't, is take a small comfort break while something happens. One last AB, just to make sure Rabir hasn't changed his mind. Here we go, here's your...
Yeah.
And the new one?
Yeah, does that have tone on it?
Yes. What do you want, less tone?
Yeah. Nah.
No?
Nah.
Okay, fine. So, you'll be pleased to know, Rabir, there is only one more pedal to go. This is the final, last game of the season decider. Everything. Okay, so we now have a kind of a similar number of knobs, although they do different things. So let's just see. Here we go.
Is this the current fave?
No, I'm trying to just keep playing for a second.
Okay. That's good.
So that's the new one. Here's the current favourite.
Wait. Can you switch to the other one?
Yep. That's a tough choice. Now the new one does have a bias control on it, so I'm yet to really work out which way is which. So here is all the way clockwise.
Yeah.
And here is all the way counterclockwise.
Okay.
Oh,
that is good.
What do you prefer? Because I said the bias is working sort of counterintuitively. So all the way down, the pedal is its fattest. All the way up, the pedal is its spittiest.
Could you put it like 2/3 to the fattest?
Yes. Here you are.
Go back to the other one. Still my favourite.
Still your favourite.
I really like
That's the
this
final
other
one. That's it. It's the final one has won through multiple rounds.
It just speaks
beaten
to
off
me
all
more.
the competition. It truly is the Manchester City of the current footballing world. Right, before we reveal, I'm going to put them all back on the table. If you could just put the amp on standby for a second, that would be great. We've taken the 4x12 away, obviously, and I've unplugged everything and put it back on the table. So, you had a couple of these pedals that stayed in for a long time. The one that won it and the previous one to that.
Okay.
I thought there was a theme at one point of you not liking... Well, which one do you think you liked?
Oh, I have no idea. Can I say which one I really hope I didn't like?
Yeah? Which
That
one?
TC Electronic.
You hope you didn't like the TC Electronic?
I hope I didn't like that because I never liked it before. That one's great. Oh, that's fun.
Okay, so this, do you remember there was one where you're going, I literally am not sure I can tell the difference, and it just came down to, I think, maybe a bit of background fuzz, hum? That was that one.
Was it really?
So that did really, so okay, so the
No offence, TC.
the ones that I felt you really didn't like, because I don't think you really liked the big muffy things. I think they were too dark for you. That was my sort of sense. You didn't like the Fuzz from
Tone City.
From Tone City, if I remember rightly. The which was the other one? The Silk Tone was the one that had the crazy bias control on it that makes a lot of noise when you adjust it, which isn't a fault, that is just discharge from the capacitors, I think. But again, we didn't really get terribly, I don't think you really liked that very much.
Okay.
This was the one I had to take a toilet break in because this is the temperature controlled one that has to reach a certain temperature before they sort of say it's the optimal thing. But then it didn't sound any real different to when it wasn't in its sort of green mode, and then you didn't like it much either. I don't think you liked the header very much, wasn't your sort of bag, or indeed the pedal pawn Fuzz. I don't think that was your bag. Apologies. The ones if I remember rightly, the ones that I think you were sort of going, I like that. So, the Boss FZ1W.
It's a good fuzz.
That was the one that won about 4 or 5 rounds in a row early doors.
I liked that when I first heard it. I think it's a really good fuzz.
I would say my only criticism unbelievable background noise, as in it's almost silent when it's switched off, which was most unlike everything else. It didn't do the spitty thing, and like you say, when you turn the fuzz down, you just get a less overdriven sound.
Good though.
But it was in a long time. 100% notice, honestly, the two, bearing in mind both of these pedals, so the Matcha Cream and the Rusty Fuzz are about 40 quid each.
Yeah.
They were ones where they did unbelievably well in the comparison, as in they sounded very similar. This was the one that you...
Pretty good fuzz.
Yeah, you liked that from the beginning. I think that won a couple of rounds. That didn't win any, but you liked it. That was the one that won the first round, but I think then lost the second round.
Okay.
Okay, so we ended up when we got to the end with these two pedals. So one of them was the new one that she'd never tried, obviously, and one was the one that had won about 7, 8 rounds or whatever since it came in. Obviously, one is Tone Bender inspired. The Swollen Pickle, I'm not entirely sure what that's inspired by. I think it is Big Muffy, the Swollen Pickle. So
both of which I have experience with and enjoy.
Okay, so which one do you think you chose as your ultimate winner?
I really hope
Champions
I chose
League?
the Fuzzbender.
Do you? This one, you mean? You hope you chose the kit. Why is that?
Mainly because it's based on a tone bender, which is my current favourite fuzz tone.
Excellent. And obviously, it would be a drag, obviously, if we worked out that actually your entire philosophy on which fuzzes you like is wrong, because obviously what you really liked best was the Swollen Pickle.
Was it actually?
The entire way through. So there we are, back to the drawing board, Mr. Rabir, with your fuzz pedals.
It's a great fuzz, though.
I thought that sounded epic.
Yeah.
I've not plugged this in. So, yeah. George Tripp's Manager of the Month, Manager of the Season, maybe. Swollen Pickle won
It's
the
got a lot
league.
of flexibility on it with there's like 100 hertz boost and all sorts of stuff in there.
I thought it sounded great. I mean, it's the controls on it, which aren't on any of the other ones, is this scoop and crunch.
Yeah.
And then you did have filter doing kind of tone, and obviously then a traditional, you know.
It just sounds
It is Big
angry.
Muffy, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
big. But which was weird because the official Big Muff and the Nano Big Muff
I've never
were
got
some
on
of
with
your
those,
least
though.
favourite
Yeah.
sounds, and then the Swollen Pickle. So there you are.
Fair play.
Completely pointless little shootout here. It's only Rabeer's favourite. You obviously are welcome to make your own minds up.
It'll probably sound different through mics as well from how it sounded in the room.
Guitars, amps,
Yeah.
everything. It can all
That was
change,
great
isn't
fun.
it? But yes, thank you so much, Rabeer. Good sport.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. We shall see you next time.
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay, and the new one.